Hey everyone, Darktoylord here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Transformers Generations Titans Return Leader Class Twin Cast and Autobot Blaster figure set. So looking at the packaging real quick, here we can see Blaster sealed in the package in robot mode. We have an artistic rendering here of Blaster's headmaster attaching to his body. Spin this guy around to the back. We have a picture of Blaster in robot mode, boombox mode, and then fortress mode. Here we have his headmaster twin cast. And the funny thing about that, not necessarily funny, but the cool thing about that is twin cast, for those who are not aware, back in Generation 1 times, twin cast was actually the name of a second version of Blaster in Japan. So he was, memory serves me correctly, he was blue and yellow, and he was called twin cast. So what they did is they repurposed that name and they called his headmaster Twin Cast. So it's a nice little homage or nod to the original line. Over here we have a picture of the headmaster, kind of a schematic version. It shows what kind of figures it can attach to. And then we have other figures that are going to be available in the line. So let's go ahead and open this box up and we'll take a closer look at the action figure itself. Inside the packaging we have the instruction manual, we have a collector's card, we have Blaster's rifle, and we have this accessory which kind of serves as a platform for the city mode. Looking at the action figure himself, this version of Blaster is actually more similar to the Generation 1 design as opposed to the cartoon design. One thing I do like is that they kept the speakers here on the front of his legs, even though as we transform it you'll see those don't actually function as the boombox's stereo. You'll see that those don't actually function as the boombox's speakers. So that's just a cute little nod to the original action figure, and I do appreciate that. In regards to articulation, head side to side, shoulders up and down and outward, and you can hear that's got a nice little ratchet joint there. Nothing in the waist, nothing in the wrists, elbows, 90 degrees, and they can swivel around as well. These panels do lift up here, so that will help positioning the legs. So legs can come up, go back, swing outward, knees. And also here on the foot, the toes have some articulation, but that's because the transformation has ankle tilt. But again, a lot of that's from the transformation also, but you can use it to to pose your figure. Just doesn't seem to lock in as well as I would prefer. Seems like it might be a little bit loose. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy transformed into boombox mode. First thing we can do, as you can see, his chest does open up. We can take that platform from earlier and we can pop it right in for easy storage. When the cassettes are released, you can also use this to hide a cassette. We're going to go ahead and take Twin Cast out. So what we're going to do is, first off, go ahead and we're going to put the arms outward like this. We can fold the hands back. Come back here, we're going to open up the back here, and then we can hide Blaster's head in there, close that up. Let's go ahead and fold these up, get them out of the way. And we're going to swing him around, come back here to the legs, and we're going to unhook these panels, fold them out, and then we're going to get a double joint system going on in here. We're going to use that to collapse the legs in on themselves. so. And also, let's go ahead while we're here, let's fold up the toes. And that also has a double joint system here, so we can pop that out and collapse them in. Alright, so let's spin him back around. I'm going to spin the legs outwards, and the speakers that were part of the blaster's legs, we're going to spin them down so they're on the ground. And then once you do that, you can actually peg these back panels into the arms. It's just a matter of finding the right orientation. There it is. Once you have those pegged in, swing this back around, and you can fold these panels up, lock them into place. No. Problem I have with panels is that you can make sure everything is lined up oh so perfectly so that it all snaps together. Here we go. You get the idea. And then once you have that all positioned, you can come back down here, fold these down, take the handles, fold that up, and essentially there you have your boombox mode. Now, all in all, it's a pretty neat updated design in my opinion. I am a little concerned about the gap here where Blaster's waist is. But other than that, I think it looks pretty neat. Alright, let's go ahead, let's transform this into city mode. So we're going to unpeg the speakers, fold them down, take the arms, we're going to swing them up like so. And you can fold these back and pop out these cannons. You can see that's like a little seat for a headmaster to sit in. We can take these, fold them out like that, these little ramps. The feet, you can expose this panel here and fold them back, like so. Let's pop open the chest, we'll pull this platform out. There's two things that we do in here. There's a little clear plastic panel here we'll fold up, and then come around to the bottom of the chest and pop the plastic through. Fold up that, it's a little targeting screen. We can take this platform, attach that up here, and there you have city mode. So you can take twin cast and just sit him up here. He can sit in the arms. He can sit down here, which is kind of like a little command center. You can take Blaster's gun, pop it in here. So this is a neat little city fortress transformation. I definitely like this city better than the Power Master Optimus Prime battle station mode. Alright, so looking at TwinCast real quick, not a lot of paint apps. You can see some design work in there in the detailing, but one thing, I don't know if you can pick up on it because it is so small, but this actually looks more like the Blaster from the cartoon, whereas the toy looks more like the original Generation 1 toy. Twincast actually looks like Blaster's design from the TV show. So overall, I really do like this Blaster action figure. I kind of like it a little bit more than I do like the Power Master Optimus Prime, which it kills me to say because I've always enjoyed Power Master Optimus Prime as a character. But this toy, I think, does a better job. And yeah, if you're in the market, definitely recommend picking this up. I'm really excited for this Titans Return line. I'm really excited to get my hands on the, not Fortress Maximus, yeah, Fortress Maximus that's coming out. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled because I'll definitely have more videos uploaded soon. And again, thank you very much for tuning in. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, we'll talk to you later.